Hey, what's going on? It's Ryan Stewman, President, CEO, and founder of PhoneSites.com. And do you know what this is? Of course you do. It's a phone. And over the years, maybe you, but for sure me, I've made millions of dollars from this phone. I've used it to call people. I've used it to text people. I've used it to send messages on social media. I've used it for all sorts of ways to make money. But the one thing I could never use the phone for was to create the technology that I needed in order to capture leads. Well, that problem is now solved. Thanks to Phone Sites, you can create an absolutely flawless website right from your phone in less than 5 minutes, and in less than 15 minutes you can even create what's called a sales funnel, which is a series of phone sites that allow you to collect information, give them the product or service or a training or a video or whatever it is that they're looking for, and then actually install a buy button to where they can actually buy your product without even talking to you. Imagine making money from your phone without having to call people from it, without having to text people from it. And this technology exists. It's called Phone Sites. To find out more about it, go over to PhoneSites.com. You can see all the page there. You can read up everything, understand everything, get signed up. It is completely affordable. It's perfect for you no matter what you sell, whether it's cars, real estate, insurance, mortgages, roofing, whatever it is that you sell, you can use Phone Sites to make money from. So go over to PhoneSites.com, check out the page, sign up, and we'll see you on the back end.
All right, so welcome to the back end, what we call the dashboard of your Phone Sites technology. This is all done from an Apple iPhone, just so you know. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to hit create, and you're going to name your website. So let's call this webinar. You're going to do a webinar offering. So we'll just call this webinar offer. And then you pick a subdomain. So let's just call the subdomain webinar. And then boom, you hit create website. It's going to take a few minutes to put everything together. Perfect. So the biggest part about any landing page is not how fancy it is or anything else. You just need a massive headline with an awesome call to action. So what we're going to do here is how to learn to create websites in less than 5 minutes without having to learn to code or even using a desktop computer. So you can pick whatever color you want over here, right? For your text, you can pick whatever for your subtext. If you think about newspapers and everything else, I like white background with black text. That just seems to work best. Now you can add your logo to the top if you want. You can just pick this and then upload whatever. I'm actually going to use an image right here, and I'm going to go to my phone real quick, and I'm going to take a picture of myself, and I'm going to say, just like that. And I'm going to come over here, and I'm just going to crop this out a little bit, just a little bit. Okay, so just want to make sure that there's no specific dimensions that you need. I just want to make sure that it looks good. Perfect. We've got the photo right here. Uploads the photo. So take it a minute to do that. There we go. Pow. I'm going to use the image. And so now I've got the image right there. You can also use a link to an image by just entering the URL to the image if you want right there. So I'm going to ask for the name, the mobile phone number, and the email address. And I like to use a green button just because let's go. And like find out now. I'm going to do this. Okay. So I've got that. You can take your disclaimer link, which I have one on the Hardcore Closer website, which is my personal blog. If you're not familiar with that, there's all sorts of awesome sales training and everything else. So don't just use mine. That is a bad idea because mine's specific to my company and everything else. But I'm going to take this earning disclaimer link right here. I'm going to copy it. Go back over here. If you're going to run ads on Facebook, and really it's just a good idea to have a disclaimer link anyway. You can use something like Evernote or an online, like Word document or something like that. So then I'm going to hit save. You always want to hit save when you get to the bottom of anything. Then I'm going to go over here to my settings. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, select all, copy. And this is what's going to show up on Google and on Facebook. So if you want to write something different there, that's absolutely awesome as well. So we leave it blank for you, but I want to go ahead and copy the stuff over. If I want to use the share image, so when somebody shares this on Facebook or Google, that's going to be the share image. Right now I'm going to leave the URL just blank, okay, because I don't have anywhere to redirect it. But every time I get a lead, I'm going to want somebody to send me, I'm going to want it to send me the lead notification. You can have it text you and all that stuff. Now you can tie in the webhook from your CRM. You can tie in the pixel from Facebook, so you can copy and paste the pixels from Facebook or Google or whatever right there. So that's awesome as well. But for right now, I'm just keeping this really simple for you. Okay, so I've got this, I've saved it. So let's do a quick preview. That's what it's gonna look like. See, real simple, how to learn to create websites in less than 5 minutes without learning to code or even using a desktop computer. Bam, there's all this. I could even have like a little sign up now border underneath my face if I wanted to take more time and be more elaborate about it. So now I'm gonna add another page, and I'm going to add the video template. Okay, so again, I'm gonna do this. Okay, so I'm gonna add that little thing right there. And instead of a logo, I'm gonna use a YouTube video that I've created already. So I'm gonna go over to my YouTube account. Again, all this is done from my phone. Just download the YouTube app, go over to my YouTube videos here, and I can actually share. This is a live video I'm recording right now, so I'm gonna copy the link to that live video. And I'm gonna share this right here. Boom, so here's the video that you're actually watching. See, now I don't need them to put their name, email address, and phone number in or anything like that. And so, because obviously they've already done that. Again, I'm gonna use a green button. We've got the disclaimer link down here, which I do not need because it's already been done, but I'm gonna put it in here anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna hit save. Now over here under the settings, I don't need to really change anything because nobody's going to be sharing this. And however, when people buy the phone sites, I want them to go to this website because that's where they can buy it, right? Boom. We're going to send an email notification of people who did go and click on that button. So I'm going to hit save again. Now we're just go up here and we'll hit preview. So this is what it looks like. Watch this video now, learn how fast and easy it is to create a website. And then once they click on buy phone sites, we'll check and make sure that that works correctly in just a second. So we're gonna save it again. The first thing we gotta do is go back to the first page here. And under settings, we're gonna do redirect to this page that we just created, okay? So go over here and save it. And now we're gonna test out the whole entire thing. So learn how to create a video. It's gonna enter all my information in there real quick. It's gonna take me there, right? So I can watch this video, which is obviously being recorded right now. And then when I ask them to go and buy phone sites, it should take me over to phone sites. Pretty handy on how to set that up. And now somebody can buy my product from right there. So, hey, this is super easy to use. Play around in here, make sure it's all working for you. Make sure if there's anything that's wrong with it by any stretch of imagination, be a part of our Facebook group, Phone Sites Beta Testers, and let me know what errors you're getting so that we can fix it as well. And thank you again for buying this awesome software and being one of the first people to adapt to it. This is gonna change the game for us.